Hi Leo, so this is going to be your May overview tarot reading. Let's see what's going on with you in the month of May. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate, kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one. Easy peasy, yes? Also kindly like, share, and subscribe my videos. Show some engagement, honey. Your girl needs your support. And that's how you contribute your energy to my collective as well. Whew, said it out loud. Okay. It's too much of a hassle to constantly say it 12 times a week. Shireen Baratheon, the sacrifice. Look at how magnificent that fire feels like. It feels like you're transforming yourself. You're sacrificing parts of yourself to emerge into something more powerful and greater. It's like I'm willing to make the sacrifices. I'm willing to burn myself if it means improving, if it means evolvement. I'm willing to burn anything and everything that comes in my way of evolution, improving, self-empowerment, you know? Even transformation of the soul, transformation of relationships, transformation of behavior patterns. I don't know. It seems pretty interesting to me. I did not read it out. It's from the Women of Westeros Oracle Guidebook. I'm sorry, I always fumble on that. It's Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons inspired, honey. So it's actually very magnificent. Look at how she's controlling the fire as well. It's like it's at her own will that she is sacrificing something, burning through passion. And you're a fire sign, so you identify this, purifying herself or purifying something here. That's interesting. I'm borderline interested into reading about what it says. Let's read for you, shall we? Where is it? Yeah, 71. There you go. Shireen Baratheon, the sacrifice. The ability to trust others and their motivations is key for a healthy life and relationships. But right now, you need to be on guard. Again, that red represents protection. That red represents fire, also represents protection, and it's wand energy. Red is the color of protection too. So, a bubble of protection around you, being self-protective or also being on guard. Make sure to protect yourself to avoid being hurt or cast away by those you thought you could trust. Make sure to protect yourself to avoid being hurt or cast away by those you thought you could trust. If others don't seem to have your best interest in mind and your intuition tells you to run, listen to it. Greed, power, and fear can make people do terrible things, even to those they claim to love. So, if you get that feeling and that soft nudge that I don't know much about you, but it feels off, you feel off, or you've stopped feeling right to me, you've stopped feeling good to me, I need to run, right? Be authentic. Be authentic in your expression, be authentic in your energy, be true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Look at this. Both your cards. I'm telling you, there's something major going on in your life and you need to be strong-willed about it and you need to stand by your own ground. Do what's in your best interest. The sun is also about individuality. What serves me as a person, individually speaking? Who am I? What do I need to thrive? Right? What situations do add to my own strength and abilities and capabilities and not take away from it in the name of love, I don't know, responsibilities, duties. The general theme for the month is the Fool card. Yeah, opening up, staying open. I'm getting also that people might think that you are naive, like you come off as very naive to other people because of your innocence and because of your childlike curiosity and openness towards the world. People might misjudge you as the fool, which is foolish, right? Naive, innocent, somebody who doesn't know much about the world and can be easily manipulated and molded to serve their own purpose here. Your family members could also think of you like that. I don't know. The Five of Cups for the first half of the month and the Four of Cups for the second half of the month. Yeah, you need to avoid something here. There's a lot of disappointment and pain, emotional pain. People in the name of love hurting you and you still remaining open to them, even after they have multiple times, on multiple occasions, disappointed you. And you need to go into healing mode here. You need to go into energetic conservation and go quiet. Go quiet, take some time out. Stay with yourself. The sun again. Stay with yourself. What will your higher self do? If it was your kid that was going through something similar, what would you suggest them to do? That's your higher self talking, honey. That's how higher self responds. Even if it's the hard thing to hear, that you might have to leave this or that or the other, or make the sacrifice, right? Give up something that you thought could be by your side, then you need to. Even if it means sacrificing parts of yourself, even if it means rejecting or hurting yourself for momentarily to ensure in the long run you win. then it's worth it. All right. The Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Here you've been working hard, diligently to keep your heart open and to work, focusing on your work and just focusing on your heart space. Like you're trying to keep your heart space free of any sort of ill will, ill intentions, frustrations. You try to temper yourself pretty hardcore. Like you work on your emotional regulation quite a bit. You give it so much thought. You have so much love to give. You have a huge heart. Something is being presented to you in the name of love here. There's an offer while you're working. I feel like it's in the workspace that you'll meet somebody here. There's an offer to work, or there's an offer here that you're opening up to. It might be some sort of new thing that you might have opened up to, new sort of arena of work that you might have opened to, taken up a project or anything else, any activity that might pay you a bit, that might contribute to your own independence here, financial independence, or 3D grounding, 3D stability. And that's where you will be presented this offer in love. It seems to me like it's new. So you are somebody who's very steadfast. You are being very skeptical. Like for some reason, you're telling me that you are more work focused right now, but you're also trying to be open to this, take it more seriously, take this offer in love very seriously. And you're like, let me look at this. Let me take a look at this. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're being very skeptical. You're being very slow. Like, I don't want to destabilize myself. I don't want to put so much of myself into it that it starts affecting my other parts of my life. Because again, if you give yourself away too much too soon to anybody, then it has power over you to destabilize you as a person, right? So you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, and that's totally understandable. That's a mature thing to do. You don't want to do it on the first date, right? Like, let's get married and things like that. You have a life, you have other responsibilities too, so you are fulfilling those, and when you get time, you give to this, and you take it very seriously with the Knight of Pentacles. It's not like you're treating it very frivolously. You are taking it very seriously. The Five of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're contemplating new love. Then there's something that you're giving to somebody who surrounds you, and you're connected to this person here, whoever this is, seems to me. Wait, let me check the Four of Cups. I don't know. Are you connected to them? Or are you free of them and you want to connect to this person? It seems to me like they're a Queen of Wands and you're an Emperor, or they are an Emperor and you're a Queen of Wands. Or are you hurting? And wait, I'm getting multiple ideas. So I just want to clarify the Four of Cups first before I put the cart before the horse, right? I don't want to interpret the cards the wrong way. Yeah, it's somebody else that's taking action towards you. It's somebody else that's watching you, that's been watching you do your own thing, live your own life, and you are telling me that you're open to new love. Cancerian showed me something similar along the lines. So if you have Cancerian in your chart, kindly check this out. And not the point. The Page of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah, they're wishing, wanting, desiring quietly. You don't know about this. You don't know about this. They're quietly looking at you succeed. But emotionally speaking, you're still broken. You're still broken over the past cups, or you're still. No, you're not broken. Seems to me like you're focusing on your work here, and you're open to new love and new loving opportunities. And there's something that's going to come back around in the first half of the month with the five. Again, Five of Cups. Five represents 5 month. Five is May, right? The fifth month, right? So it's like, it seems to me like somebody's coming back around. Might be an Aries. Somebody's very strong-willed, and they're insisting that they want to be a part of your world, or they want you to be a part of their world, and they want to include you, or they want to be a part of your world. Whatever you're building, they want to be a part of it. And they are trying to renew things because, and how you see it is that this was a lost cause. I got heartbroken in this. I felt emotionally abandoned in this. I felt regret the last time I checked with you and the situation with you. I felt regret. I felt like I was not loved. And that's why I ended up being hurt and ended up in pain with regards to this. And now you're coming back around. You look pretty stable. You look pretty decent to me. You look pretty empowered on the surface where it counts, right? You know your shit. You seem like you know your shit. And you're telling me that you want to renew things with me. But all I remember is there are regrets attached to you. When I think about you, I have emotional regrets. I have emotional abandonment. I have emotional hurt that I have collected with regards to you. But I feel like you're entertaining them though. It's kind of like you're looking at that thing and you're treating it very cautiously. Like, I don't want to put too much of myself this time around into anything. I want to take a step back and just let it show me who it is and what it's trying to do with me. I am sensing there's a potential of love here, but that does not necessarily mean that this person is also looking at it in the same way. And that's very intelligent of you, Leo. That's very intelligent of you. You're very wise. And it seems to me like you're allowing this person to show you, like you're being open. The Fool. A lot of people don't understand the one side one meaning of the Fool and one characteristic trait of the Fool is that he doesn't assume anything. He's open to anything and everything as it presents itself. He's open to the world. Whatever it shows, whatever it is, I'm open. That's it. That's his job. A lot of people don't give him that credit, that he's non-judgmental. He's wise because the Fool also carries a dog with him, loyalty, and also in the traditional card, if you look at the Fool, he's carrying a bag of experiences attached to him prior to the new journey that he's taking off right now, in the here and now, right? So he's wise. He has lived a life, but he chooses to stay open. He chooses to understand that there is more to life than just the experiences that I have experienced in my past. There's more to life than that. There's so much more to experience in life, even now, right? Even if we are at the 40s or in our 50s or even in our 60s, there's so much to experience. There's still so much to explore. So you live by that rule, and it's like you're working, you're very practical, you're very steadfast, you're very hardworking, Leo, that I'm seeing today. But you're also open. And I feel like you understand what you can do, that you have a potential to overgive, you have a potential to get very focused and hyper focused in whatever you give to, whatever situations you give your energy towards. And it seems to me like you are treating this person very cautiously, and this person just seems on the surface, when they present themselves, they're very firm. Don't get me wrong, they're very firm. Like I have decided, Leo, this is this is my goal with you. This is what I want to achieve. Here I come. This is what I bring on the back of my side, right? The 10 of Pentacles, stability principles on my back. I want this. Let's renew. Let's do this. Let's forget about the past. Can we just feel good about each other? Okay. The Four of Cups on the second half of the month. Well, there's still so much disappointment that's still lingering. That fear of that, yeah, we don't feel hurt anymore, but as we are connecting with this person, or as we are entertaining this person, even if it means once or twice a week, I don't know. But as soon as we started talking, the 5 transfers to a 4. It means it downgrades to a 4, but it's still not good enough, right? It's like, and again, healing, any sort of emotional healing, any sort of emotional brokenness, healing that emotional brokenness between you and somebody else takes time. It's not an overnight process. It's not a 2-week process. I get it. So for the second half of the month, I'm seeing that you're still disappointed. You're still, it seems to me like you are disappointed with their approach, like how they approach you, how they talk to you, how they treat you. And they're telling me that they are a friend. You are a friend to them. That's how you're seeing their energy. I don't know if they communicated directly at you with like, let's just be friends with benefits, but they're like, you're a friend that I feel passionate towards, and that's my truth. Here you go. This is what I wanted to tell you, and I couldn't say it back then, but here you go. That's how you're interpreting their energy. I don't know how strong they came off with regards to you. Like, they are stable in their own right. I understand that. They are very like in charge. They might be a CEO, they might be an owner of a company, and they have built that thing that gives them a lot of confidence to approach you like, look at what I've done. And they're showing it off to you in a way, right? It's kind of like that. They're showing off to you that, look at what I've achieved. And that's a part of my pride. And that's why I feel confident enough to approach you again, because I've achieved so much. I've achieved so much in my life, in my 3D reality. I've cultivated so much that I feel confident enough because of that to approach you. And that's great. But have you done the work? Are you willing to not make the same mistakes as you did in the past that enforce that hurt and pain? Right? Are you willing to change your ways about the relationship? I understand that you created so much. And again, you deserve it. You deserve the success that you are achieving in your 3D reality, in your financial world. But when it comes to my heart, finances don't do much, right? When it comes to personal relationships, we want the heart space. We want passion. We want intention, right? We want communication. We want honesty. We want consideration. Are you willing to give me all of that? When it comes to that, they show up with a brave face, but they are not able to sustain that energy here. And that's what I'm seeing here, which is they are taking action towards you. They are very attracted to you. That's why they presented with you an Ace of Wands. And that's why you became very skeptical, like, but how serious should I take your cup though? I feel like there could be a potential of love here, but is it me judging it correctly? I need to be cautious. I need to be slow with this. I need to allow itself to unfold naturally for me to judge whether this person is being intentional this time around or not, or whether this potential opportunity that I feel is a love cup is a love cup or not. Or is it just passion? Or is it just fucking around, right? I can assume and presume that something is a love opportunity because I am willing to give into the work. I'm willing to give love. But that does not necessarily mean that the other person has the same intentions. That's how I'm seeing this opportunity, but might be that they are not seeing the same way, right? And that's very intelligent of you. So the Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So you're concluding that it's always going to stay disappointing because somebody has not changed their ways. You're a friend. Sometimes I meet with you. Sometimes we connect and it's not consistent. But whenever we connect, that passion feels great. You give me a hard on. Leo, you give me a hard on. You make me so excited and riled up. I feel so much in my below the belt area that I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop coming back to you every time because of the energy you give me, because of the hard on you give me. Thanks. I feel like it was the problem back then too, and it's the same problem repeating itself. It hasn't gotten any better, and I'm disappointed. Why did I even give you a chance? Why did I even have to entertain you? And now I am concluding with the Ace of Swords that this is a friends with benefits situation. The Three of Pentacles over the Knight of Wands. It's like, I'm sorry. Yeah. There's too much history between you two to even entertain this as a possibility of a new love, because we are past that point to treat it as a new love. You have spent time with each other in order to cultivate that hurt, right? So you have spent time with each other in order to understand whether this will work or not, whether this is a new opportunity in love or not for the both of you. You've spent enough time with each other in order to realize that whether you want to be in love with each other or whether you want to love on each other or not, whether you want to choose each other or not, like that. And if you don't, then stop fucking around. Why are you coming back around, mate? Seriously. What do you need? And you're concluding this for yourself, that somebody is immature. Probably somebody's taking action towards you out of vanity purposes. And that's a point of contention for you. That's a point of disappointment. Like, yeah, their communication seems to be, again, fiery. But when it comes to stability principles, when it comes to putting in the hard work and putting in hard love, it's always going to be emotionally disappointing, even if I put in the work or not, even if I give it the grace of my intention and my thought. So we are here now, back at the point. Let me read it to you again. If you forgot about it, let me read it to you again, honey. It was pretty interesting. The ability to trust others and their motivations is key for a healthy life and relationships. But right now, you need to be on guard. Make sure you protect yourself to avoid being hurt or cast away by those you thought you could trust. You thought you could trust this person because, again, hey, they look very stable and they look very together, right? Put together, but they are not. When it comes to you, if others don't seem to have your best interest in mind and your intuition tells you to run, listen to it. Greed, power, and fear can make people do terrible things, even to those they claim to love. I told you. Your intuition is telling you that this person is here for vanity purposes and they're communicating towards you because it makes them feel good. It gives them a sort of satisfies their ego in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Can I say more? Three of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords. I can't make this shit up, honey. I'm telling you. They are not here for the right reasons. They are here like, it's been a while. I've achieved so much. And now I can be prideful enough to approach this person. Like, honey, you're a hard worker in and of your own right as well. Like, what are they cocky about? Like, they're cocky about just because they've succeeded, and that's why they have a right to approach you again and treat you like a friends with benefits. Again, it's not even the first time around. Like, let's explore. And if it just remains at the sexual or, vanity stuff, then there it is. But we are trying it again at this point, and we are still not changed. But hey, I have achieved so much, so I'm pretty confident that Leo will accept me. Yeah, you were confident in the fact that you probably recognize the love between you two, and probably you both might have felt it, but this person is not willing to acknowledge the fact that they are connecting to you because of love, because they're not in love with you. You probably assumed that or presumed that, and that's why you're being very skeptical. Like, hey, I have this habit of seeing new potential opportunities or new potential flirts through the eyes of love, but that does not necessarily equate to love, because they might be just attracted to my fire or my openness and my passion, but not necessarily they are willing to open up their heart space towards me. So I need to be very skeptical. I need to take it slow, because the right love, people who are wanting to be with you will stick by and not be there just for entertainment purposes, like entertain me, feed my ego, right? Feed my vanity stuff, like give me attention and that's it. Then I'm fucking off. Yeah, didn't I tell you? You need to be on guard. You need to be on guard. I'm telling you, you are cultivating a community in and of your own right as well. What are they cocky about? You are also telling me that you are slowly and steadily building into yourself and building your legacy, a legacy for yourself that is in making, honey. You are reaching there. You're reaching that point. And you want to have connections around you that you can take confidence in, that are equal and that proves itself, that is going to stick by you and that shows that it cares about you on an everyday basis. It's consistent, and it's consistent in its efforts, and through acts of love they show you that this is how I love you and care about you. I give a shit about you and how I affect you. I feel like this person doesn't even care about how they're affecting you while they're approaching you. Their audacity is such that they don't even care how they disappoint you or how they're hurting you again by approaching you in a similar way that they did in the past. And in the past, that same thing hurt you. That same intention of theirs hurt you. That same action of theirs hurt you. And they're doing it again. So they have no concern about how they're affecting you at this point, because they're approaching you with the same old, same old. So again, same plus same equals same. You're not going to get different results, Leo, with this person if they are not willing to change. And that's not your problem. They have to do it on their own back, and they have to know that they want something with you. Otherwise, they're not the right one for you. You need to find somebody who's more willing and capable to give you equal love. And you deserve that, don't you? You know this. You deserve somebody who's actively, in and of their own right, wants to give something of themselves to you and are willing to back it up, like you are willing to back it up, like I am willing to back up. But should I, though? Should I? That's the question, right? You are also slowly and steadily building into your, you need to conserve yourself from this person. They are going to take away from your resources as well, and they're going to take away from your own sense of standing here, social standing that you have achieved for yourself or that you're achieving for yourself. They might get in the way of your goals here too. So you might want to be aware of that fact, that they might ruin your way or they might distract you. So you need to protect yourself. You need to go into that defensive mode and protect yourself from this rat, basically. Mice. Mice are cute, but you don't necessarily sleep with rodents. They are at last, they're rodents, all right? You are also building a legacy for yourself. So I don't know what they're cocky about, but you are also kind of, in a way, similar, if not better than them, more sorted and less inconsiderate and less selfish, with no regard about how they're affecting others. You're more aware. So take pride in that fact, all right?